academy.
Joseph's taking over. I've only made 5 starts and 1 off the bench in the last campaign, but showing that he is still going strong, slowing down. He still has an appetite for the game.
I mean, I can remember when he played.
Listen, I don't know what necessarily the quality of the league there would.
Looking back at that, I watched the game where Sunpreet Singh played, also New Zealand. Still finding their feet. It's early days. You can see the tempo of the game, the turnover of position defenders. They're not going to give away much space and time. And openers at times. Hasn't seen that for a while.
Remarkably, Bidvest Vets won as many matches as Mamelodi Sundowns last season, but didn't even finish second. That twice last season. And as Bidvest Vets take the lead, this is not a venue where they won in Durban against Lesotho.
No, he looks good for his age.
Yes, yeah.
Is there.
Yeah, he's busy. He's not hiding. He's certainly looking for work.
Yeah, he looks like somebody that can.
He will be back, as I said, in 3 weeks' time. So Bidvest Vets are going to have to do without him. That's why they've got Keegan Ritchie operating at left back. It's a big loss.
It is, but I suppose with Keegan there, he's a very versatile player. You know, we speak about injuries at this stage, and sometimes when you look at the fact that these players that played in the AFCON didn't have much of a break, there's the element of overuse, which can result in injuries, and that's why the
Orlando Pirates are with a comfortable 3-1 win over Celtic. Combination of great determination. Zvukamanja pouncing onto a deflected clearance, and the soccer league since coming a bit of something special. I reckon this one will just be floated into the box there. Not wide here now. Not good ball at all from home side. A solid
to play the forward pass too early, and that is why they will create more chances, because if they just look to hit.
Bit of a surprise that they've gone with. To be fair, there, as I say, can't really blame him for either goal there, to be fair to him. Kakane
looking to stretch, but West.
Ritchie, a delicate balancing act for manager, coach to strike. There's a classy header! Oh, and it's 3! In a positive type of substitution in bringing on Major. Bidvest Vets had an impressive away record last.
He's got the speed, he's got the back against the wall. I think Pelembe is going to be managed by Gavin very carefully because of the fact that he's not
made his mark. Good work from Keegan Ritchie. Portugal is Kenneth Sebastian, who's actually Nigerian. In the lower leagues like in Portugal, I mean, surely the PSL is at a much higher level than that.
Well, I suppose, yes, our league has grown in leaps and bounds, but the experience is good play.
My country, you're competing against internationals from all over the world, South America, the rest of Africa. So it's not. Chawapiwa, formerly, of course, at Majoro. Looks to slip it in for Ntuli. Well read by Ritchie. Majoro of Zungu, of course, saw him at the Nations Cup. What a impact he
was the highest goal scorer for Bafana, I think he was.
Well, it's just the ball.
They had all 5 goals, they won all 5 goals against.
At the type of game they play, well, a misplaced pass there. They play with such pace. I mean, if you but just their killer instinct, they're lacking, and they're going to have to put away Dumble. The fact is, of course, you do have the lights on the front foot here. Cross into the middle is not a bad looking one, and a chance. Oh dear. Yeah, Mahango unable to get much up. Intercepted there by Ritchie.
In and around the area where he can score.
Keegan Ritchie. possessed there, and then Hango. He's got Ritchie to his left. It's Ritchie, and that Zimbabwean national team who are bound, of course, for the nations.
Or played from a very deep.
And at the other end, a mix-up there in the goalkeeper. Ritchie, Dube, Ritchie. Oh, nice feet there from Ritchie, but Memela comes away with it. Kabuza. They've come out of it unscathed, the Bidvest, and now can resume with the pressure that they've been putting on them. No, yeah. As I was saying, what is like
Set pieces.
yeah, always provide a route to goal. I think is preparing the board to it. So scrolling on the bottom of your screen, Pirates having made just a single change from there. I wonder, that game, I mean, it was a high intensity game that they played on Monday. Yes, they should have.
And I think he got a card, and just from there he never saw the starting lineup.
Only his good-looking one.
Help. The strategies are more just.
It's a great ball. Away by Ritchie. Helped them. You won't get called out for being selfish if you
Thought about cracking it. But
60 points won it. It will be Ritchie. Tries to get over the wall, and I think that either side though has done enough, William Shongwe, to win it.
well, but you know,
Keegan Ritchie. Good work from Ritchie. Gets the corner.
Not much width to play in, but as you alluded to earlier on, Bidvest very, but he's been clear to play tonight, which is a good thing. Played at Bidvest and went to Al Ahly, the 8 times African champions. Didn't really. Keegan Ritchie, the head of Ritchie in tandem. Ritchie's scored in for Bidvest. Space for the header, but 2 off the post. 1 in the Nedbank Cup, 6 in the Premier League. Over the top from Keegan Ritchie. Ritchie again. Denied by Anile Ngonga. Keegan Ritchie, he's got Kekana for company, just manages.
Some situations like set pieces, when Arense Nascimento hasn't been at his best. But you can't rule him out.
No, you can't take.
Now, it's good to have him back.
Quality player. Keegan Ritchie trying to go around the back of the wall. Sifiso Klanti, left-footed play. Matupa's going to be a natural target man in there. But thought there was a handball in there, but Robin Johannes will come away with possession anyway. As the goal scorer, Pakamani Maklambi. And close up on Bidvest at the top of the table. Gavin Hunt has won 4 league titles. Zimbabwe still challenging. Kekana. Granville Scott, Keegan Ritchie. Lekay's got some pace here. Ritchie into the wall. Nascimento, their opponent at the top of the table. Reasonably influential. Hotto! Great red card to Wayne Arendse for denying Fagri Lekay. Just about a minute remaining. Keegan Ritchie. Fagri Lekay. Victoria Tuck's player. Dennis Bide, ball knocked away by Dennis Beidlich. Certainly do. Hashim Domi. He's got a lot of activity about him. Second in the previous years, we said.
The Baroka chairman, he is here.
Young goalkeeper Sizwe Rabotak. As one would anticipate with the weather conditions, it's.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been too much to the change to that structure. This is always good.
That helps you a lot.
Hashim Domingo receives from Daylon Clark. But Westwitz having everything their own way.
As a striker, when you name on the score sheet, it doesn't matter. With the Baroka team is that somehow they had a good posture. They didn't.
Beginning of the match when we're doing our intros, Brian, about this being a fantastic opportunity, and Platt, this is a true story, against a side that's 11th in the Limpopo stream.
It's the goal attempt. Shaken a bit.
Keegan Ritchie working hard, gets him at the Bidvest Stadium. Ritchie looking for Klatswayo. 3 cup goals this season. Can he get a hat-trick? Can Domingo get a hat-trick? Mkhonazi misses out early on, but Bidvest will have it back through Mkhonazi. Ritchie with a little sneaker. Nice spotted defending in the middle there by Release Monama. Now this must surely be. Bidvest then playing from
Look up.
Clunty, looking for Keegan Ritchie. 2 minutes into the second half, we wait to see with great interest what substitutions are going to come. Dennis Weidlich. Foul here for Keegan Ritchie. The strategy that we are. As Keegan Ritchie decides to go from distance and
4 goals in the second half.
it's probably done anyway. Guard and be impressive.
Yeah, see what this young man can offer. And you're right, we've seen
Finds Bukle and Mkhonazi. Now Ritchie. Target Keegan Ritchie. More of an attacking force in the second half so far. A couple of free kicks for him as well. Mhango.
hasn't been threatened as yet. Am I right?
Completely. Ritchie doing a spot of defending. Bidvest quite clearly untroubled by anything that Boyne Tigers are throwing him at the moment, and certainly still the pressure will come from Ritchie this time. Pulled away by Tyson Klatswayo. That's Keegan Ritchie. Looks like Domingo has a problem. He's gone down in the centre circle. And if you go, Keegan Ritchie, nice turn. Kamalo, and a 20 international as well. Now Ritchie with a good little ball. Murray's onside. With 10 players at the moment, as Ritchie will pick up Gabardino Mhango. Ball's got to go out of play, don't forget, before a change can be made, so he could be standing there for a little while. As well for Clunty, he's an international, and go to extra time and penalties. Unlikely with a scoreline at 4-0.
Doesn't matter from who, but we just want those goals. We entertained to 4 in the first half. Nice build-up from what I guess is part of the game management from Bidvest. Keep the ball in the opponent's half. Try and win it back as quick as you can. I think there's also tired legs now from Boyne Tigers. Things are not looking good for Mkhonazi. Just been substituted. Little Hohonolo Nonyani comes on. Versatile player, can play centre back now. So many left-footed players in this Bidvest team. Keegan Ritchie can play left back.
Advice, Tuketana came on for Polosho Mamabolo, the ABC Motsepe League and the Castle Leagues as well. XL United, extra beckoning for Ricardo Goss in a rare appearance in the Premier League for Bidvest. This is Keegan Ritchie.
It's that time, Kev, where you're going to see players crimping.
And has just eased off for football, so overcast overhead, cool conditions, slightly greasy pitch. But all in all, really fabulous conditions. We still have about 10.
The dream goes on. We've spoken about Black Leopards playing Orlando Pirates. You remember Tuks playing Morocco.
Matchups in the Premier League between Premier League sides. Otherwise, all the rest of them have been drawn against lower league sides in support. 5 minutes and stoppage time separating Bidvest Wits from a place in the second round, and Rabotata
enjoys better attack.
Bidvest Wits once again. Boyne Tigers will bow out of the competition at the.
But I've always said the best lessons are learned the hard way. They made crucial mistakes early stages of
hat-trick tonight for the big gingerhead Scotsman, because Domingo's already off with an injury. With the win over Chipping United, we'll take them up to 14 and potentially up in. The ball up so nicely does Murray.
his left-hand side, Keegan Ritchie, Nonyani and Santi.
Strong header again. Venture as far as getting back to that question about Robin Johannes. I'm sort of heading towards Abafana Stende. But I'm sure you'll have an opinion of that, Mr. Mate. Nice little layoff here to Keegan Ritchie from Simon Murray. At the most ridiculous times. Keegan Ritchie, Mbata followed his own ball into the Bidvest penalty area. Murray with the pickup, this sort of distance, and does on this one as well. Pitch is looking absolutely incredible this evening. Keegan Ritchie. Now, Keegan Ritchie. Nice little dummy towards Clanty, and then finds Murray, who's shepherded again by Bevan Fransman. It's a better pass from him. Keegan Ritchie jumped upon by Lucky Boy Mokoena.
You a couple of seconds late, you're off position and you're desperate.
Well, it didn't quite work out for them on that occasion, but Keegan Ritchie hasn't gone too far away from the action. Keegan Ritchie on his weaker right boot. Wide up the flank by Tulani Klatwayo, away by Toby Mvala, but they're not making any progress even outside the defensive third. Now, Ritchie once again. Well, tonight it would have been their 14th goal of the campaign. Keegan Ritchie to make the delivery, goes near post. It's from Lesenio Ramoraka. Now away by Moiketsi.
He did the same thing when he got a good ball that sent.
Banti. Ritchie patiently waits for him. Ritchie will clear.
Ola.
Correct. Keegan Ritchie now. Header! Was one of quality as well as Ritchie.
Attack for Bidvest Wits up front, giving the options.
Keegan Ritchie. Face there, but they got a bit fortunate there, Highlands Park. Now Keegan Ritchie.
Valo in that midfield.
Keegan Ritchie with a little slider towards. Have conceded. At least they're starting to show a little bit of impetus. Sloju Gamanja and continue to relish in the little man's. Ritchie with the delivery. Ben Johannes. Pick up from Ritchie. Even statistic as Ritchie will clear. The way he was standing, it almost looked as if he'd pulled a hamstring, but he's running okay. And there's also just one goal separating the two sides, so, you know, a bit of space available here. Tava McLaughlin. Now forward by Keegan Ritchie. First touch from Bunjana. Well worked away by 8 minutes in stoppage time remaining at one of Joburg's premier football venues. I can inform you about a match that was played.
The home team to choose the strip first. Yes, Keegan Ritchie now getting a rare up. Monade will leave it. Ritchie curls it. Header! Hits the upright. And half an inch either way. Ritchie. But it does find Ritchie. Managed to kick himself. Look at the play from Mabunda. Good challenge. Unable to build up, so Nascimento just knocks it forward. Sit away, only as far as Ritchie. Melody Sundowns not producing anything. Langerman this time, and possession turns straight back over to but in the way he normally would. Ritchie towards the back post, far too strong. Back inside again. Dangerous ball. And it's hooked out wide by Mkwanazi. Now that left foot from Ritchie again. Players are all pushed up a little bit. Robin Johannes. Now Tlachuayo gets there ahead of Maboe. Great ball in again. Ritchie with a left foot again, a bit low this time, but still chance to turn.
To improve, particularly against Orlando Pirates, he's always...
Well, it's the same routine. In from Ritchie, another great ball. This time the flag's up for offside. Ritchie now with Sereno. Well, things aren't working out for the back to goal against Hlanti. And Ritchie and Hlanti. Ritchie can't frenetic moments on either end, but now
That's a good moment for him because he's been quiet and we've been... And you're right, and he also train in the heat. In situations like...
Majora made the run, the ball didn't come from Cole Alexander. Now Ritchie. Hlanti, here's the cross. Away from Nascimento. Kakana.
Well, there's a target.
Long range shots! Oh, that had some... Ritchie, pace now to maybe go at them. Silva had those two great chances. The one, to be fair, Ritchie now with Vilakazi. Foul. Ritchie. Curling ball!
Just good defending from Wayne Aronson.
And Majora regretting tossing the ball out left. That's a good chance on the counter. Monare. Murray with Ritchie. Ritchie too strong for
That's way in terms of playing there right back.
everything forward now. Bidvest. Ritchie up to Murray. Nascimento, Jukamanja, loose ball. There's Ritchie again. First touch by Maktupu, nice chest of the ball down. Space here for Ritchie. The two players around it. Ritchie! Oh, that is magnificent! Ritchie. On DSTV now. Certainly was a bit of a roar when we showed that.
That is happening now in the Premier League, and obviously they're playing against a team that's obviously struggling to get confidence, but obviously the last few games they've tried to kind of like get the confidence back.
When you look at Bidvest, they've really...
The shots are coming at them, so we probably going to see like one...
Pressure on him, and Bidvest would have done their homework on these players and put him under pressure, hoping that he would crack in these conditions. But here's Felicia with an abundance. Pelembe. Keegan Ritchie, 27-year-old, is brought in to do exactly...
Ritchie on the left-hand side, so now you can see why he's actually trying to do that. He's trying to put in balls in the box, put the balls in the box and let the strikers compete for them.
Keen, Pelembe, Bushem Konazi in that defense of Bidvest. In Belgium,
for the money, unlike making the right decision if we go into the team.
we saw Shanti has almost been on holiday, perhaps a lot more relaxed because Defense will be under pressure when you're playing, almost bypassing the midfield and getting the ball route one or taking it out to the wings. So it has really been a game where the two coaches are being very shot at goal. Is really struggling at the moment due to the fact that Wits are dominating and rather dangerous. Mabu on the ball, needs the support, bundled out of the equation and carelessly gives away possession. Well, it has been a tough encounter for the team of choice. Wits
pitch like you every time Pelembe is right.
Pelembe, who's roving with confidence. He's been one goal difference. It was only way back.
You know, if Marisbeck gets one goal, it's back to square one.
How well he operates, as Keegan Ritchie now will probably drop a little more deep in assisting in his defensive duty. Sharper Pelembe, a much younger Pelembe, would have really had a different decision on that time.
I mean, a much younger, 3 years ago, Pelembe could have taken on that player, could have outrun that player. But obviously, like, you know, he's...
in keen tackles have been coming in thick and fast. Coach's plan, Ritchie, pulling.
For Mukati, I mean, obviously, he went to the first post. That's what
Okay.